All right, and with the end of Act 5 and the end of Natlan's story quest, we get Mauvika's character story. I personally really like Mauvika as a leader. She is probably the most responsible out of all the Archons we have gotten to visit so far. So I'm kind of curious to see how she's going to deal with possibly the other harbingers that are going to be coming in and trying to take the Gnosis, because hers is the last one. She still has it. I'm not sure what she needs to do with it, and I'm kind of curious as to why the other Archons were kind of just like, just take the Gnosis, here you go. But Mauvika really kind of actually uses the Gnosis. Like, she kind of uses it as another source of power almost. So I'm kind of curious as to like if she's going to defend her having the Gnosis or if she's just going to willingly give up the Gnosis. It could just be something that happens in probably another interlude for Natlan or something like that, but who knows. But I'm curious to see what more of her characteristics we can kind of explore. We do know about her sister and like her past, so I wonder if it's going to go back to that era and she like reminisces about like her past self from like 500 years ago, or if there's a new scenario that we got to take care of now. As the Blazing Sun, Soul Invictus, Chapter 1. Okay, after the peace, tonight, you hear a familiar voice in your dreams. Okay! Interesting that this starts the exact same way as the Archon quest.
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life.
About time we got to live like this.
Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now. And now it's time for some rest.
What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy, it's nice to have some downtime like this every once in a while between adventures.
We've got trouble.
And then something happens in our dreams. All right, Sitlali. Huh? That voice. Is that Sitlali? To hear your voice at a time like this is truly an honor. Gregory Eatsley.
Cut that out. It's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me?
Why are you judging me about my sleeping times when you got your own problems, girly pop?
Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
What's going on? I thought we solved everything with the whole, Renova and Lord of the Night situation. So much for sleeping in. Guess we'll have to head over there. Wake up, Paimon. We gotta find Mauvika. Shit's happening.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet. Huh? Oh, good morning.
Good morning, Paimon. We got shit to do. As the Blazing Sun. After explaining the situation to Paimon, you quickly wash up and head to the speaker's chamber.
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks?
My god, girly, are you worried about me? We didn't eat. We did wake up, though.
Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Hi.
There they are.
I'm here.
See? Just like I said.
Mavuika, Sitlali! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
Thank you. Also, sounds like something major happened.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Sitlali explain.
What's with the hesitation, girly pop?
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyatt passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night. You're aware that Mauvika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times.
Yes.
And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm.
Huh? Who?
His name is Xbalanque.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Homie's back? How?
Xbalanque? But isn't he the very, very first?
Yes, that's him. The first Pyro Archon. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler of death, thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanque is concerned.
He's just special like that, I guess?
Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Lali's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mauvika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
So she's saying that literally nothing could happen if this were to happen. Like, okay, like I'd be more worried if like Xbalanque is trying to contest with Mauvika in terms of like becoming the Pyro Archon, but it just sounds like he's being reborn. Homie can just exist. What if he just wants a vacation or something? Like,
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation. After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied with the outcome of this war.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
yes, because she's the Pyro Archon, girly?
Well, you can't just up and say things like that. You scared me half to death.
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him. I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion.
Girlie, you don't want to meet anyone. You want to stay at home, and I understand that.
Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
Bye.
Wait! Where are you going, Sea Lolly?
Home to read her books. Leave her alone, girlie.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open. Nighty-night.
Night, sit, lolly. All right, then. What's this about a pilgrimage?
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants.
So we made the Olympics.
And this grand tournament will begin soon.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
I'm itching to sign up.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception. The news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Sounds like at the end of this, they're gonna be tied together.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that we'll be hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war, preparing supplies, cleaning up and remodeling the competition venues, recruiting staff for logistics, moral support, and pre-tournament weather forecasting. All of that's been assigned. We need to make sure everything is completed well and on schedule first. Traveler, Paimon, You are our cherished friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve as special supervisors for this event.
Me! It would be my honor. Where do I start?
Paimon can do it too?
Of course. On that note, my 2 new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Okay, and this is why I say Mauvika is one of the best Archons, because she takes care of her people.
Sure! We're here! This is our first stop!
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time! It's only been a few days, but Paimon's back and cooler than ever!
I'm sorry, Paimon, give me a lot!
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there. See that? Someone's fishing. It's them!
Ah, our iconic trio out in the wild.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman! If anything, I'm superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Oh, anyway, we don't acknowledge your presence.
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three. What are you up to?
I'm sorry, the laugh Mauvika just gave was crazy.
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might catch someone really special.
Are you trying to catch a Paimon?
Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. He's such a pathetic little...
My apologies. Ahau clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. That's crazy. He didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Mualani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally with hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return. Did Citlali mention that to you?
We ran to her on the road not too long ago. She seems to be falling asleep standing up and kept mumbling about something.
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much? Wow, that sounds just like her.
And now that you're done, scram! Bye, Mint!
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Shibalanke, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
Or maybe he just happens to be coming back at the same time. I don't know. As you can see, there are many people that are thinking along those same lines. I believe that.
Hey, we've got a bite!
Oh, that's a whole ass person, bro!
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
It's what's going to save your life. Are you having leg cramps? Help!
How many people did you just fish up, girly pop?
Hold your breath for now. We'll get you out right away.
With everyone's help, you managed to rescue the drowning people. Bro, Mualani is so strong. The fact that you were able to fish up 2 people? How did your fishing pole not break, actually?
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Oh no, you're dead and now you're suddenly seeing your Archon in the afterlife.
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad. The 2 of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll, leave you to it then.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
Nope. Bye,
Well,
y'all.
you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
That sounds like a convenient plot device, Paimon.
Then it won't be long before she reels in Xbalanque himself. Now that'll be a wonder of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us? It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try. It'd be a great chance to say hi to him.
I love that Mualani is like the only person that's so chill about this. Is just like, oh yeah, what if he just likes swimming? Like,
I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natlan, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
as you can see, the power of friendship sustains their faith in theory.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality, isn't your continued presence a testament to the power of friendship too?
Ha ha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness the scorn of Kahula Hat! Ow!
Picking up where we left off before, Sitlali never makes mistakes with her messages, so I believe that it would be best for you to meet with Lord Xbalanque. That should quell any unnecessary speculation.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage. Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Same for the Scions of Canopy. We're all wrapped up.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then.
That's convenient because we still have 2 other locations.
Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. We must pull together and work as one, creating the best atmosphere possible for all our participants.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Bro, I'd punch you too, like...
Remind me again, has Ahau done anything besides talk?
I'll send the dirtiest jobs his way right this instant.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
Oh my god, let Ahau curse!
It's always a party with those 3. Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs. Oh, wait, 4! No, sorry, 4.
Oh my god, Paimon actually having to acknowledge Ahau when she's usually ignored. That's crazy! Everyone's been very efficient these past few days. Seems like a lot of people are looking forward to participating in the tournament.
Ha! Why don't you sign up then? Maybe someone will manage to knock some sense through your thick skull.
Hasn't he signed up the last few times? So, your argument is invalid.
Why don't we all join? It'd be a great chance to kick back and relax.
Relax? You find the idea of a tournament relaxing? This girl is crazy. Ugh.
Mualani's right. Let's all sign up together.
Huh? Even you? Children, think you're all grown up, don't you? In the eyes of the great Kahula How, you're still...
Nobody asked! We'll go, you stay!
What? You little...
Bro, I don't know if this fuels the fire for the Mualani and Kinit ship, but yes. And Kachina's their little baby. They take care of her together. Oh?
Oh, there she is, right over there. See, Lolly, didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
She's probably dealing with Auroron.
The chief came to me for help just now. Not like I can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed, now can I?
you didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything else.
Right! You still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people thinking Granny Eatsterly would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand.
What you gonna do about that with literally no sleep?
And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Nope, not me. Never would think that.
And you too. What about you, Mauvika?
No, of course not.
I love that she's willing to just challenge the Archon. I love her, bro.
Relax, Seat Lolly. Shibalanke was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Even though I've never known him, I feel the same way.
If that's what even the two of you think, then my worrying seems even more unnecessary. All right, I get it. That's just the kind of paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take a look around yourselves. And if you need any help, feel free to go find the chief. Or Auroron.
Okay, now go get some sleep.
The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well and stop worrying so much. We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastleigh doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Wow. Oh, girly pop, it's fine. We're okay. Please go the fuck to sleep. Oh, hello?
What if I put this piece of rope here? Oh, and this wooden dummy.
Is that a tiny little birdie? Oh, it's so cute.
No? Then what about this?
No way, bro.
Oh, it sounds like a parrot. I want to
That
just
voice.
squish him.
Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone. Let's go see what he's up to. What you up to, Auroron?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. A bird?
Sounds like a parrot.
No, a juvenile Cucosaurus.
Oh?
This one looks a little different from the others, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, a very special look indeed.
because it doesn't look like the regular, like, baby Cucosaurus. It looks round and squishy. Is he your pet, Auroron?
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant. For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Why does he sound like a fucking 5-year-old on Fortnite trying to curse out the other opponent? Like,
Did Paimon just say something wrong? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... how should I describe him?
don't tell me he's also some kind of elder. He definitely seems pretty important. He definitely seems important to the plot.
No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kukuku.
The heck are you on about? Is that not his name?
I think that's just a random response that he's parroting back.
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Seems like he's repeating a few sentences over and over.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kukuku picked them up after hearing them day after day.
Those are his catchphrases? Bro, now I need to hear what Aoife sounds like eventually. Maybe he'll show up during this quest, maybe?
The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kukuku were stuck in an endless back-and-forth argument.
Sounds like a schoolyard squabble.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kukuku said.
Listen, I'm trying to Uno reverse him like, no you.
How unbelievably childish. No less than I'd expect of Ahau. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Probably.
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away.
You're more patient man than most.
Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
And how are you going to do that?
Capture, huh? Wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Xbalanque?
No, that's worse.
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone that there's a trap here, so they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
Okay. Girly Pop. If he can read the notice board, he's going to know that the trap is here, so he can go around it. Plus, what if he doesn't take this road? Like, what if he doesn't come here? Then you're trapping nothing.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then I'll probably invite him to our tribe as a guest.
After the trapping?
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In that case, I wish you success. If you do manage to catch a wild Xbalanque, please let me know. I'd love to come and watch the fun.
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
Auroran, I'm like physically baffled. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, why are you so head empty?
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Bro, Kakuku actually knows what the hell he's talking about.
Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here!
Wow, that's surprising coming from Paimon.
Oh, wow. No way, bro. No way, bro. Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team.
Okay, so is it done, though?
I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes, I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my childhood.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroran.
Bye, Auroran! Good luck with the... capturing Xbalanque. See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Bros!
Huh? All right. See you later, my bros.
I need Ito to come here. I need Ito to just say bros to all three of them. Please.
Oh, Mauvika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
What? Why can't I be here? Like,
Shilonin? What a coincidence.
the girlfriends.
Oh, hey there, Shilonin. Did you come here for work?
She probably came for a nap, let's be real. There's nothing around here, though, other than Auroran and his trap, I mean.
Auroran. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
Well, he didn't say anything. We just walked here.
Nope, he didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them.
The girlfriends are fighting!
I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Shilonen's tent is near. Girl, have you been camping out trying to avoid Mauvika?
Wow, she literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanque.
Oh, Xbalanque? Did you just say Xbalanque?
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
You know what? Sounds about right. You explained Xbalanque's imminent resurrection to Xilonen.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Lolly said, then it has to be true. Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days ago. He spent the entire afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already. But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanque, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
Shouldn't you be, a little more nervous? He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
I mean, technically he could be, but technically we don't even know why he's coming back at this specific time, so...
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down and not shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanque does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Really? How?
Probably some Archon shit.
No spoilers just yet. Take a guess.
Wait, you have a playful side too?
Girly pop. Why was this even a question?
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's the side of her you've seen the most so far. But...
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always saying how awful I am.
Oh my god, the girlies are fighting!
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you say. Come on,
Stop
traveler,
flirting in
Paimon.
front of me!
Let's head to our next stop.
Okay, you sure you don't want to spend some more time with her?
Oh, and Xilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
Good night.
Bro, I love them.
And she's fallen asleep just like that.
Honestly, me too, bro.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually. Let's go. Good night, Xilonen. And sleep well.
Oh my god, the girlies are fighting. Oh, can I talk to them afterwards? Oh. Kakuku doesn't say anything?
What is it? Do you want to talk about something else? You gotta find someone who understands Saurian tongue to translate for you then.
No way, bro.
Or transform into a Saurian so they can talk to you. On that note, I'd love to try that one day, bro.
Wait, how do you know I can transform into a Saurian? Did Chaska snitch on me? Did Girly Pop snitch?
Stop looking. I'm genuinely asleep now.
I'm genuinely asleep now. I love her. Oh, that's gotta be one of my favorite lines in Natlan so far. Sorry, bro. Gotta take you in for a second. Let me see if I can talk to homie. Gotta say Kakuku. Hey, hello there. Hello, you're Kakuku, right? Oh, so you already know me by name? That guy told you, didn't he? Auron, right? He spoke the truth. My name is indeed Kakuku. I did pick those words up from hearing Aoife repeat them. And have you met Aoife Not yet. What? Even with all this running around and being everywhere all at once? The movie? All the time? You've never met him? Guess you must be in tip-top shape, so you've just never needed his services. He's out to see some patients. I have nothing to do, so I came to hang out with Aurora and watch him make his Jibalake trap. Absurd, right? He's so crazy. I love him. Anyway. Aoife. All right, speaking of Aoife, I need to correct you on one thing. Judging from how you reacted before, did you think I couldn't really understand the human language? I don't know. Come on, bro. Of course it's not true. As Saurians go, I already understand more than enough. It's not just their words now, but their body language too. There's a limit to how much I can mimic with my vocal cords. Mighty shame that, but I feel like my cadence should convey my meaning well enough. I don't know about that, bro. So of course I understand what "no way, bro, did you even hear yourself" means, and all the rest of it too. I meant those words from the bottom of my heart. Also, I'm no pet. I'm Aoife's colleague. Be a bro and call me Dr. Cuckoo. You got it, bro. Cuckoo. What is this? I like you. Choose the bro part over the doc part, huh? Well, if you be my bro, I'd gladly be yours too. Aoife and Aurora are both my bros, and now I found a third bro. You look like a real fighter too, just what the doctor ordered. Oh, and I guess a how counts for like half a bro? You know, that useless guy who works for Knitch from the Science Academy? He's a funny one. Often chokes half to death on his anger after just a few words. You know what? That sounds about right. He often calls himself the Almighty Dragon Lord. Sorry, what? Almighty Dragon Lord? Bro, don't even believe a single word he says. He's just an idiot. He'd gotten himself killed long ago if Knitch wasn't looking out for him. Still, don't you think that's what gives life its spice? No matter how much Aha whines, he just can't leave Knitch. And if Aoife can complain all he wants, but Aurora's still his friend. Oh, and me too. Aoife often says I'm too familiar with everyone, that I instantly fly off and tell all of my Saurian friends whenever he does something dumb. But that's just how we live, man. We torment and depend on each other in turns. Once we Saurians know, the humans will know too. And whatever humans know, the humans from further away will know real soon. Still, I know you love Aoife, bro. He's a good guy after all. Have you ever met a bad guy who's like resigned all the time? I feel like there's a few characters like that I like, so don't hedge your bets on that. Anyway, if you ever need a doc or someone just to help you translate our tongue, come find me anytime. I'll send my boy Aoife to go help right away. Oh, oops, I meant my bro Aoife. Of course I slip up. He's not a boy, you hear? He's my bro. You know what? Half of his dialogue could be read in like a New Yorker accent. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
And who are you looking for, though?
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
That doesn't mean anything. It just means no one's here.
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
There she is. Hi, girlie.
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear that.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natlan? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
Oh, so you don't want the attention, girly pop?
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
Why are we shouting from across the way?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Okay, that's great. Would you like to come over here so we can have a personal conversation?
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Oh, here to inspect our handiwork then. Lots of folks from the Flower Feather Clan have gone to train for the tournament. My students just so happen to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help. The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel and is taking it very seriously, treating it like it's a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over the place.
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach, like student, huh, Ian-san?
You flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies from his clinic to the stadium yesterday. Didn't even break a sweat. Easy peasy. There's so much talk of Aoife. When are we going to see the homie?
Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Yeah, Aoife was sure sweating a lot though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong, not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees! In fact, after staying in Natlan for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly! Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all!
This sounds like foreshadowing!
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keeping up that attitude and you'll go from strength to strength.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know if you need anything.
Bye, Chaska. Sounds good. See you later. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed, so I'm assuming you're pretty much done with all the important stuff.
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly.
So what about the Collective of Plenty, though?
Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says, and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
And no reference to Signs of Canopy. Okay, don't worry, things have been progressing over the Collective of Plenty, too.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have the time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Mauvika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament course. Well, it's almost complete, and I built a mock course. Want to do a trial run?
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Indeed. You know that Mauvika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? As the Archon, she must serve both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either. So this is your best chance to experience the course.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
All right, follow me. Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
That's right. I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it through the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain, and they'll prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course. Oh, so that's the kind of competition this is.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natlan thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so... you.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Oh, that's a good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
Benefits of having Paimon and Traveler as friends and teachers. All right, well, judging by your faces, well, you look like you're raring to go, Mauvika. Why don't you try it first?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Mauvika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this.
She might be a little too excited about the competition. I mean, she doesn't usually get to do this. She doesn't get to participate. So of course she's going to be excited to try it out.
Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all?
This is something that is very sprung out of nowhere. Why are you asking?
Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before. More willing to just loosen up and have fun.
I mean, without the impending doom of death, yeah, of course you're going to be a little bit more relaxed, girly pop. Like, I don't understand. Like, especially because Mauvika hasn't really shown this side of her, and we don't really get to hang out with her other than for business purposes. Of course she's going to seem more chill. Nope, you're not hallucinating. I agree.
Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right.
What do you mean you heard too? Paimon, you are like right there in front of her. You think she's not gonna hear? Yeah, this side of her that she hid during the war has now come out. Makes sense though. Everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal. She's earned it.
Oh, so that's why you called us over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Not exactly. I did expect Mauvika to take this one though, so I already planned some other events for you. You're so considerate, Coach. Ha! Spare the flattery. It'll be awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
Do you even want to participate? Ahem. You have not yet met the basic criteria to even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back, then we'll see.
I'm ready.
I think Paimon just got the height denial, like, you know, when you go on like a roller coaster and they're just like, you're too short, buddy. All right. Hold the elemental skill to have Mauvika summon and ride her Flame Strider. Thanks to Mauvika's diligent performance feedback as well as the resigned Shilonen's repeated modifications, the Flame Strider now has the following functions: traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period, high-speed ramming capabilities, and the expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit ways. This is just Quidditch. What I'm experiencing right now seems to be Quidditch. Wow, contestant Mauvika is wasting no time. Oh my god, I can't read.
Very nice.
I'm trying, okay? We're working on it. I just can't read and do this at the same time, okay?
Burn it down.
Hello, where are we going? You doing all right? If you need a timeout, let me know.
Huh? Did you hear that?
No.
Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Oh, hi. Oh, wait, I only have Mauvika? You know what? This is more built than my own Mauvika, so I'll take this. You want to go down, bro? Seems like we just served kind of device that shouldn't be pose a problem to you. Oh, well. While we do that, let me just pick some flowers, I guess. I don't know. They said it's time for you to try Mauvika out while also fighting. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Capybara.
This is pretty interesting.
If interesting to you, does that mean it might be impossible?
You said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge.
Course complete.
Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
Now that was exciting.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
Oh! Paimon! You can't say that! I say as I literally criticized Paimon's height like 5 minutes ago. In which case, you would have been fine too.
Oh. Good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness. Also...
And then they continued yapping. Got it all down. Couldn't have spotted any of these issues without actually running the course. Thanks for your help, Mauvika. I'll keep making improvements based on these suggestions. Bye, Yan-san. Oh, no, we're going with her. Okay, that reminds me of something I was talking to Traveler about, actually. I've also got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher?
Oh, so it's like the ball games from, like, Aztec times. Is this the one of the other events that you mentioned? Yep, ball sports is also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. I decided to use one for an event.
It's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try?
Sure, but what do you do?
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
I'm gonna get my ass beat is what I'm hearing. In that case, get into position, you two. I'll start the clock. Whoever has the highest score when the clock runs out wins. If you're ready, begin. I don't know the rules, Girly Pop.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
What's the rules? Oh. Try out the ball launcher with Mauvika. Yeah, sure. I don't know how it works.
Thank you for agreeing to be my opponent.
Thank you, Mauvika, for agreeing to be my opponent. Now, how the hell do you play this? Oh, you know what? Maybe the explanations are here. Use normal attacks to repel the balls being launched at you during the challenge. Get the timing down, return as many shots as possible. Oh, it's badminton/tennis. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter which way I aim. It's just, can you hit it? And I don't need a charge attack. Ooh, great shot. Bro, she's got me 1-to-1, bro. If I miss one, it's like over. And it's a tie. So, what are we gonna do now?
That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat! I managed to force the great Pyro Archon into a draw!
Indeed you did. I've noticed that you're very good at games. And now that I found such a great opponent, we've got to have a rematch sometime.
All right, girly pop, I got you. That should also be enough data and feedback on my end for now. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
You flatter me. It wasn't all my own handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonin. She was a little reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one who had asked me to find some helpers, she volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler Paimon. I didn't think you'd have time to try the ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us, Yan-san. Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. In that case, let's call this a day. I need to get going now. These improvements won't make themselves, so see you later.
Bye, see you soon.
Bye, girly pop. Bye, coach. I hope we get to see more of her later.
See you soon, coach.
Oh.
It's not every day I get to call Yan-san that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed.
I love her.
Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Food!
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
I love that she took her to her hometown, you know, to her local spots. I feel special.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Nice to meet you.
Hi
there. Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual?
We can just have some snacks. Paimon already eats too much as it is.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
Because someone is treating us, girly pop. That's why. We can't have her spending all her money.
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
Oh, people were talking about us? Do tell.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Oh my god, that was so cute! Of course, you can eat as much as you want!
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
Thank you!
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
I love her sass.
What? Food coma?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Seems like you've also grown fond of teasing Paimon, Mauvika.
Don't worry. In the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Ayo?
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanque.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanque is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Xbalanque might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
Isn't Mauvika just an ordinary human and she is the Pyro Archon?
When Xbalanque ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
Homie just wants to live her life, okay? Let her live.
No, I was joking. Even Xbalanque didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Girlie, you do what you want to do, okay?
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
No.
Sure, as long as you want.
It's going to be the whole book. I don't know what you're indulging her with. The restaurant owner walks towards you with a massive plate piled high with "Doesn't let me read, goddamn." That's a lot of food.
So many dishes and such huge portions too. Paimon spies mountains of meat as well. Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
You know what? To be fair, if you're working out all the time and you're always like doing shit, you need your energy. So some people might have more of an appetite. So I get it. The diligently prepared dishes are extremely delicious, and the two of you immediately began to dig in. And before you know it, Mauvika has polished off half of the grilled meat with elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity. Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she has met a truly terrifying opponent. From this day forth, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater. Get wrecked, bro.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then.
Mauvika leaves the table briefly before coming back and taking you to your lodgings. Oh my gosh, she bought us a hotel? She has a room?
All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Girlie, did you get a room for yourself?
All right, good night.
And she's fucking gone, okay.
How do you feel? Want another drink?
Alcohol or not alcohol? That's a real question. I'm good, I'm full.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet.
You want more food?
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
She's right, though. She is right. Wait, I thought the one to our
Lord
left
Xbalanque
was...
is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Xbalanque is!
what kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming back now of all times?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
No, actually, no.
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanque here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
What is this Goku versus Superman kind of like situation going on here? I'm so confused.
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
Man, now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
I love that we're just standing there the entire time and they don't notice.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beetle battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, they really do love their contest of strength here in Natlan.
I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches go? And who's going to come out on top? Will the legendary Xbalanque really participate? If he wins the whole thing, will Mauvika preside over the victory ceremony too? The more I think about it, the more interesting it gets.
All right, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep.
Oh, we did go out for a snack. You and Paimon spend the next 3 days strolling around, eating, drinking, and something. At last, the day of the tournament arrives. Let me read the dialogue, homie.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
Okay, I guess I'm going to sleep. Am I going to have a dream? Nope, no dreams. Just wake up.
Wake up! The tournament's about to start!
Hey, did I sleep in? That voice. It's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
Oh no! We've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go, go, go! Ah! Paimon can't believe it! Mavuika totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Why did you say it like that?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Oh my god, she came to pick us up!
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Thank you. We know it's our fault. We're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up.
Oh my gosh, she's come to pick us up. Just marry me already, like.
Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Hell yeah.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
Hello, Girly Pop's got a bike. I'll hang on to you, Paimon. Don't worry. Paimon doesn't count as a passenger. We're not overloaded.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
Oh my god, I will, girly!
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Are there even road laws here?
Come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Paimon's entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are!
You didn't think I was unhinged for the Bro, Paimon, have you ever seen my random fighting? Oh shit, we're gonna die. No, we're fine, we're good.
So much air in Paimon's stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you?
Sure.
Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
We're almost there. Bro, this is so sick. I love Mauvika. What an entrance! And she's popping! She's doing spinny circles!
Woohoo! And safe! Just in time, too.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
Who are you betting against?
That's right. Pay up a how.
Oh.
Yeah! Pay up, Hal!
Pay up!
Darn it!
Oh my god, how much money did you bet?
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Hi, it's me.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
You thought it was supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah, all right!
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Bro, she's such a great, crowd worker, if that makes any sense. She's a good leader. She, knows what the hell she's talking about.
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Xbalanque, please pass them on to me.
Will do, I got you.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque before things kick off.
Can I get up there? Can I climb the stadium? Imagine you're watching the show and this motherfucker's climbing the stadium. I can't reach the top. Fuck. Eon-san!
Oh, hi there, Eon-san. Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
No, as the designer of the course, that's out of the question. I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly if they don't want to get injured.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, the others told me about it. I kept an eye out, but I haven't noticed anything unusual. At least I haven't seen any contestant whose strength or skill is clearly a cut above the rest.
Got it, thank you. We'll keep asking around then.
You're welcome. Wait, one moment.
Huh?
You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you gotta go in prepared. Stretch! Lower! Again! Good! Janssen corners you and courses the two of you to go into a round of training. Alright, you're good. You may go.
Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
There she goes. Do you do the same cutscene or do you say something else? Warming up before a competition is extremely important. Don't ever forget. Okay, so you do say something different. I sit Lolly. Are you still trying to find Xbalanque? Ha! Oh. Okay.
Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
To see the lovely Miss Itsuli.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
Uh-huh. I do like that we get to see, some of her powers, though.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
Yay! So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Who's to say that? Like, maybe he won't be. Seems like we'll have to keep looking.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
What a cutie patootie.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament?
Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare opportunity.
Best of luck, you can do it! Where's the how, though?
In timeout, hopefully. I locked him in a chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit, so he's not needed during the competition.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
I've looked all over, but I haven't seen anyone that struck me as being on that level. Let's touch base again later then. Sure.
You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. Without him around, it's so peaceful and quiet. Huh. Not bad. Where is... how? Is now a new question that I have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show him who's boss.
She's so cute. Good luck. Bring it home.
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque?
Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning.
I will, thank you.
I love her. She's so precious.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
But I didn't talk to everyone yet.
Don't worry about me. I'll do my best.
What about the other guys, like Aurorand and... Who else? And Moalani. Oh my god, I literally forgot about Moalani. What about everyone else? Also, does anyone here look main character? I've never seen your model before. Huh. You Lord Xbalanque? Okay. Out of everyone here, you seem the most main character-y. You look like someone from Chrono Trigger, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I just checked literally everywhere else and everyone uses like regular NPC sprite models. It's just you. You're suspicious. You're a little sus, my guy. It also happens that you have Mauvika's like eye pattern too. That's interesting. Do you have a vision? Doesn't look like you got one. looks like a tiny Luca.
We're back!
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not see Roran or Mualani when I was looking for them, but I did run into Mauvika. So I guess that's the last place?
Supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Girl, I couldn't find 2 of them, so...
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Xbalanque...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
Okay, to be fair, there is one short NPC model up there that might be Xbalanque, but I've never seen him before, but that's all I know.
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Vertical course, huh? Time to leave them all in the dust.
Kenichi is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
Why he going so fucking fast? See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean?
Ha!
Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
Yeah, you go, girly pop.
So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
Did she just kick him in the crotch? Oh, decimated, bro. Got you. Well, did you yield?
I yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kenichi!
Kenichi! Kenichi!
That's amazing!
Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kenichi. I knew he'd win.
What? Not only is the little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? Guess he does have some skill.
Damn, he's locked in the box forever, bro.
You beat me fair and square, Kenichi. People always talk about how tough you are, and now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kenichi in the final.
Well?
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kenichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Hear that? They're recognizing your strength as well. Keep up the good work. Let's have some rematch sometime.
Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Xbalanque?
Maybe the Xbalanque is the friends we made along the way.
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Xbalanque.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
The way that we are all just repeating the same thing? What's with the looks on your faces? I might have won, but I'm not Xbalanque. Unless...
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Xbalanque then? Ugh, just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
You might be onto something. I've never met a runner-up before. So where'd you get this good?
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Xbalanque?
You mean He might be Xbalanque?
Homie is an NPC. Are we sure about this?
Wait, I'm Xbalanque now? That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Xbalanque didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Or maybe he never applied, like...
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Xbalanque.
You know what? This is the first time, Paimon.
Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kenichi. Could he really be?
But he doesn't even think he's Xbalanque, so I would take his word on that. Oh?
Huh? Well, what are you looking at, Mavuika?
I've felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Xbalanque's power, but rather that I could not.
Does she mean that Xbalanque is not present? Or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants? I don't think he ever applied, if anything.
There you are.
What? Hello?
No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Xbalanque himself.
Wait, isn't that? I'm pretty sure that's the kid we saw upstairs.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso?
Mauso?
Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Xbalanque? But he's just a kid.
He got resurrected. Did we forget that he was resurrected? Maybe he didn't come back in his original form and that's why he's a kid.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahola how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Xbalanque? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Xbalanque to me.
Maybe because he's a reincarnated form.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Why does he have... Voice does not match this kid. I know he's supposed to be reincarnated, but like, I'm baffled.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Xbalanque for myself!
Oh boy.
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lord Xbalanque to a safe place. I got this place covered.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
You heard our Archon. Just leave this to her. Don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as we know more. Oh, the side eye? Okay, I got you, girly. Mauvika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow her. Yes, that's literally what she did!
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mauvika. Lord Xbalanque, I I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
You know what? You got jokes, my guy. I like you.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanque for short.
Lanque is a nickname I have not... That's not what I expected.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice down. Are you looking to get smacked?
And these two are?
Dumbasses. That's fine. We're not here.
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
So why?
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way.
Are you
this
sure?
This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough.
Okay.
Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either.
I mean, why did you pick a child's body over, like, an adult body, then?
Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the Ruler of Death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Okay, so you're fulfilling that request. Okay, that makes more sense then. This was already established, technically, a long time ago.
So your return is a special favor granted by the Ruler of Death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
Okay, adventurine.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind.
The scrolls with all the names on them.
All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst.
That's Act 4.
That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
Oh, Capitano!
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules, the final executor of the plan, the one who created a miracle, beginnings and endings, creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Aww.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise to sunset.
Okay, so the borrowed time was literally... I'm surprised. You know what? If the ruler of death is the one that's giving you this, I'm surprised that she didn't give you less time than that.
A single day?
What?
But the day is almost over.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right?
That's true.
This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere.
Oh my god, she actually did fish out Shibboleth.
And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way.
Oh my god!
Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it.
That's crazy.
Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap
You
before getting
actually
up to
took
continue on my merry way.
You homie actually took a nap?
This is so embarrassing.
I I swear, with friends like this, no, okay, don't blame your friends on this. Homie, fully, 1, was fished up out of the lake, but then 2, there is literally a sign that says, this is a trap, be aware of it, and homie fucking fell right through. But then not only that, he decided to take a nap. That's not your friend's fault. That's Shibalonke's fault.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Are we going to get possessed again? How many times are we going to get possessed in this body?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Fine, what are you up to?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle, O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mauvika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
What do you mean, let us free ourselves from the mortal shape? What is going on? Hello? What is happening? Oh, we're in the Mauvika's Mind Palace thing. Never been here before. Such powerful pressure.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself.
Oh.
The most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
So we have created a memory world.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Shibalonke, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Shibalonke. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed. That's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Oh, cutscene? Oh?
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
Oh my god, fight, 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 fight! Homie can shoot fireballs? Okay, Dragon Ball Z! Oh? Is that a sword? Do you never feel tired or hopeless?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Huh? Okay, Luca. Small baby Luca.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mauvika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much. Just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mauvika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey
Probably a
is
memento,
complete,
honestly.
and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mauvika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
So 1 extra day?
Use it to awaken
half day?
those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
I wonder if he knows.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became Pyro-Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
What? Not even to see your sister?
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mavuika?
There's no hesitation in her gaze. She means what she just said. I really like that. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning part of the story is very kind of just like, It's very like, oh, like things are setting up because of Mauvika, and it's like this action does something else. But like having Xibalanque's perspective on Mauvika instead, because everyone has this like perspective of like her being a ruler and everything, right? But Xibalanque's only perspective is not her as a Pyro Archon, but is her as Mauvika. You know, it's like he's the only person that can really look into her soul and just be like, yes, you are in fact this person. Aside from being the Pyro Archon, you are Mauvika, you know? There's a difference between being like seeing someone as being in charge of something, someone who has more authority over you, stuff like that. And like, I don't think it's a bad thing, especially because like people actually do respect her as Archon. But having Xibalanque's perspective is just so nice because this entire story quest, the whole Archon quest, every single time we've seen Mauvika, it was through the lens of like, oh, you're this great and awesome Archon, like you are in charge of everything, like you're such a great leader, stuff like that, you know? But we never get to see her. Like even in the story quest itself, like before this section, a lot of it was just like what she does as a leader, you know? The only time there's ever been like a slight deviation to her like not having this leader-like perspective is when she like makes fun of Paimon or like teases Shilonin and stuff like that. Like the little hints of like her humanity. And I like that Xibalanque is actually calling her out, just being like, hey, this is who you are as a person, not as a Pyro Archon, but someone who like is trying to do the right thing.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mauvika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mauvika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mauvika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Xibalanque. He knew from the start that Mauvika wouldn't accept his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? Has he long sensed the prayers from all the souls in the Night Kingdom? That must be why he created this special space, to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mauvika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human.
Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
I'm assuming this is Shibalanke in his own voice and not through the kid's voice.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Aw, Mavuika! Are you crying, girlie? Can I give you a hug?
Mavuika, where are you going?
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Shibalanke, doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too.
Oh, are we coming?
Come on, it's time for us to live as we please.
Wait, but can we address the parts where she was like, I don't know, kind of having a crisis? Like, we never addressed that.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Yeehaw!
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life, then?
Yeah, we're living good!
Ah, I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
You can do both.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika!
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in
oh
this
my god,
age.
she can't stop yapping about
Speaking
her
of
girlfriend.
which, we just passed them by.
Where?
Sweet!
Wait, where was your girlfriend, girly pop? Oops. Oh, I forgot you had to slash like that. Are we just gonna get tour everywhere? Oh, tunnel. Wormhole tunnel. I thought my game was about to crash. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My god! Hello, 2D scroller.
Natlan? Oh, sure brings back memories.
Oh my god, look at her.
Yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
I think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
You know, like we just did.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Oh? Where are we now? This isn't People in the Springs, right? Where the hell are we? I can't tell. I think we are People in the Springs, actually.
You can see the People of the Springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Oh, we stopping off here?
We made it! Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Woo! Woohoo! Thank you, Mauvika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Oh, the sun's setting.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Thanks, Xbalanque.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Xbalanque.
Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom, too.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Well, Mausau was asleep all this time, so...
I can no longer sense Xbalanque's soul.
I'm kind of sad there was no cutscene for that. Like a send-off.
Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mausau should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Okay, because I was just like, homie's gonna be passed out for a hot minute. Maybe we should take care of him.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
The thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were they left for the three of us? Also, they look like regular ass braziers.
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget, your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
So it's literally the text of, I'm home after you finish meeting up with friends and you get home. You're back.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well?
More than well. Xbalanque, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
The people at the feast all gather around you, Paimon and Mauvika. Mauvika gestures for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell the story. She reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanque didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
You had never expected to hear those words next to each other. I mean, you gotta start from somewhere, right?
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kaniche fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kaniche, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage.
I love that. I was just crying in that corner forever.
A toast to our champion.
Cheers!
Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
Okay, so this is the kid's voice. All right.
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Aurora. Vegetable?
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow!
I can't believe it. You beat the Xbalanque?
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Mm-hmm. Ahem. Mauvika is right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes.
Yeah! Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I said, "Lo, he passed the fuck out!"
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment to match, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
What? The only question I have is if Mausan is actually voiced by Todd Habercorn, who also voices Razor and Mr. Reika in HSR, because they sound very, very alike, actually. Especially when Mausa was talking, because he sounded more like Razor, but the rest of it sound more like Reika. I was just thinking, you're fighting Xbalanque for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that, so it never crossed my mind.
You said that in the little cutscene thing. I wonder if that's like a premonition or not. That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Cheers, girly pop. That's how it ends? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. There's no way that's how it ends. Can I talk to you? Oh, girl. Can I? Is no one down here? Everyone's still down. Okay, there's still people down here, at least.
Say, what kind of vegetable do you think I'll become? A red one? Or a green one?
You? I have a feeling that you might turn into an onion.
An onion?
Someone who looks ordinary, but who can make anyone who attacks you break down and weep.
Really? That sounds super strong.
What are those two even talking about?
Onions are super powerful. One of my friends happened to be cutting onions when I came over to his house. He began to cry, and the Saurians also began to cry, and eventually nearly every living creature in the room was crying.
So, Aoife is what I'm hearing. What about you? Did you cry too?
I was also in the room, but I shielded my eyes with my cloak just in time. Kukuku and Aoife couldn't see my face, so they thought I cried too.
I'd like to become an onion man and make people cry too.
Maybe don't say that.
Sure, no problem.
That sounds ridiculous, but okay, you do you. I really want to interrupt you, but I have no clue what to say to derail this line of conversation.
Well, Leon-san, you're a tiny mushroom. Yes.
No one asked you. Still a mushroom, yeah? Not bad. They're tough, strong, and full of life. I like them.
And then you
Mushrooms
must
are
be full
delicious.
of life too, right, miss?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't even know how to react to that conversation, girly pop. What? I'm surprised Mauvika's not up here. Like, you would think she would stay. She's not. All right, what about you guys?
Whoa. Our Archon really is amazing. And super brave, too. She even went toe-to-toe with Lord Xbalanque.
Don't be so modest. You'd have done the same.
Like any of us wouldn't! I'd have jumped at the chance! What about you?
I wouldn't dare.
Fighting is in a warrior's nature. The opportunity was presented to you. I'm sure your instincts would make that choice for you.
I swear, you're all just brimming with energy over here. This is Lord Xbalanque we're talking about. Our greatest ancestor? Are you really that into sparring with your elders?
You know how many people want to spar with you, so you should know.
Granny Seat Lolly! Let's spar sometime, too.
No. We're absolutely not doing that.
Oh, can't escape, girly pop. I'm surprised Mauvika just doesn't show up. Huh. Well, this was... I hate to say that it was like an okay story quest because it is, you know, Mauvika's story quest, but it just didn't have the same impact to me. Like, I do like the fact that we get a lot of Mauvika's characteristics coming from Lord Xbalanque, but a lot of the setup for it was kind of just like, you know, like, I like the contrast, right? As I said before, between how other people in her current daytime see Mauvika as this like leader, as a Pyro Archon, compared to like how Xbalanque sees her, because he was the Pyro Archon. He has views on how a Pyro Archon should be like, and he was more invested in Mauvika as a person, you know? I just wish we got to see more of just who Mauvika is, besides, you know, her job description, literally. But other than that, I think this was a fine story. It existed. It is here. It's not my favorite Archon story. Like, from a lot of the other Archon quests, the ones that we've previously experienced, like, I feel like a lot of the other ones, like, focused way more on the character themselves and not within their nation. Don't get me wrong. I still think this is much better than, like, A's story quest part 1. Okay, we've come a long way from that. But I just don't think it has the same amount of impact as, like, say, Farina's story quest, which kind of goes into, like, her depressive state. Venti's story quest, which wasn't really about him, but it's about him guiding a soul back to the afterlife, kind of. And his role in importance of that. Zhongli literally had a breakup with his friend, kind of, and realization with that. Nahida, if I remember correctly, hers is also with a reconciliation with friend. Actually, now that I'm realizing it, so many of these stories are like reconciliations with a past version or someone from their past. So I guess from that point of view, Mauvika's story does fit within the lines of that. I don't know. It just doesn't have the same amount of emotional impact to me. Not to say that it wasn't a good story. I definitely liked the part with Xbalanque himself. And I don't know, them having the duel together, I think was really nice, especially because he acknowledges her as the Pirate Archon, just like, this is like who you are as a person. I can see your strength and like who you are. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe after some period of time, maybe I'll come to like it a bit more, and maybe I'll look back and say like, hey, maybe this was one of the more liked character quests that I did have. But I think out of all the character stories we've had so far, I think Chaska and Shilonen are still my favorite, actually, which is surprising to think about considering I did not care for either of those two in the beginning. But what did you guys think? Do you like Mauvika's story? Let me know down in the comments. If I missed anything, feel free to let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!